Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 1161 of FloWrestling Radio, live from Austin, Texas. Special episode coming at you today. To my right, we got James Dean Rader. To my left, the great Jason Nolf is here once again.
Let's go.
Now, I see, Jason, you got the flip-flops. Did you retire the Birkenstocks?
No, you want to know what I'm glad you brought this up because I went down to Lake City. We had a Super 32 qualifier for the club this weekend, and it's pretty close to Galveston. So, let's go down and, hang out at the beach and everything. And I didn't want to put my Birks back in the truck because I didn't want the truck to get all sandy, so I threw them in the bed. Uh-oh. And then when we got back home, they had been out in the sun for a couple days, and the flap completely broke off. And so I need to get some glue. Oh. I didn't have time to. I thought
you were gonna finally say they're in the arms of an angel. They had a good run. I'm gonna get some new ones.
No. I should have. I actually, as I was walking out of my house, I was like, I got to bring these. But then they were in my garage, and I didn't feel like going into the garage to get them. I was like,
don't worry, I'm carrying the torch.
Yeah, but these are brand new. Those look
nice.
I know. I finally retired mine a couple weeks ago when I was walking with Spay, and this part literally just came off. Those had been glued for a while.
That's what mine did. It just the flap came off, but nothing that can't be fixed.
All right, well there you go.
I like these too. These are okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're comfy.
Kind of seemed like JD came here to flex on you with brand new Birkenstocks, but
maybe that is what I'm doing.
Maybe it is. All right. And to the left. Hey, how about this guy? Birthday boy, David Bray. How about it?
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Been a great birthday already. So.
Has it really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I went for a walk, did a little workout with my son.
Dang.
And here. Now I get to talk about wrestling.
Grinding his kid.
That's right.
Let's go.
Got a wheel next to you.
Got a wheel next to me. Got a blindfold over here too. So
it's unnecessary, but you never know when you're gonna need it.
It's for full transparency and integrity.
It's very necessary.
It's highly necessary. Yeah. Especially on a birthday,
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Okay. Show for today, of course, sponsored by our friends, partners at Nike Wrestling. Head to athleteps.com. Not right now. Do it later. We'll do a read later on. But we're going to talk. This is my last show before Worlds. I'm actually flying out tonight to go to the World Championships. So we'll talk a little Worlds, 125 kilograms. Final vibe check for the World Championships. We're going to do our wheel spin, which we're going to talk through some lineup. We don't know who. Will be someone on that list. And I think there's something else on there, but I don't have the doc handy. But yeah, so great show. JD, where do you want to start?
I want to talk to Jason about your time being back on the mat.
Yeah.
RAF 1. How was it?
RAF 1 was pretty sweet, other than losing. It was pretty like the whole event itself was pretty amazing. They put a lot of money into making it something special for the fans and for the athletes. And I think that based on the feedback that I've received and like looking online, it seemed like had a lot of great responses and that people liked it. So I think that if I had won, it would have been even more amazing. But because I lost, it kind of spoiled the entire thing for me. But I love that they have the belt. I think the belts are sick. That way, anytime the champs are competing, they're putting their belt on the line, which I think is going to be really, really cool. I don't know why we haven't done that up to this point, but now you kind of have the real professional wrestling and providing opportunities for athletes that may have otherwise gone into MMA or jiu-jitsu, or if they want to keep wrestling, they can, which is pretty cool.
What were your as you left? Were you like, I want to do this again, or maybe if I do it again, I'll approach it a little differently? Where were you at with it?
Yeah, I think that I'm definitely going to approach it differently because I didn't really train for my match at all. I have like this delusion in my head, which it's why I've been successful in the past, but where I just believe that I don't need to train and I can win anything. Like I still believe that right now. I'm like, if I go and wrestle again, I would win. But it's also like, I think that delusion comes from the years and years of preparation and like in training and everything. So having been off the wrestling mat for a year and a half since the 2024 Olympic trials, I guess it was just I felt a little bit awkward, like in terms of like defending reattacks and everything. I wasn't moving my feet because in jiu-jitsu, I want people on my legs, and there's not really any good wrestlers that I train with that I ever have to defend leg attacks. And even if you get taken down in jiu-jitsu, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like you're like, okay, well, I'll just get right back up. But you give up points in wrestling. So I think just haven't got any really live reps up until that point. Just wasn't used to having my legs attacked, and he's gotten a lot better too. And he's really fast with the reattacks. But I think the biggest like technical takeaways that I realized from my matches, number one, I wasn't setting up any of my shots. I was just kind of diving in, and I was diving in from way too far. So when you dive in from far with your head down and you don't set up your shots, you're going to leave room to be reattacked. And I think that he just took advantage of that. I think he knew what shot was coming. He hits the same shot. So yeah, the match itself, like it was entertaining for the fans. And I had fun, like in the actual match, I had fun competing, but just losing really sucks.
Yeah. It was a crazy match. Definitely the match of the night. You had one exchange where like, dude, I thought you were gonna hurt yourself. You had the leg, and then you did like a front roll. What was the thought process in that one?
Yeah, I wanted to put on a show too for the just for like the whole event. Like I'm a like a showman a little bit. So doing the whole walkout thing, I was trying to like play up the crowd, and because that's part of it. Like that's part of like making an event like that successful is like the athletes got to show some character and some enthusiasm. And if you just kind of go out and they call your name and you go out and you're stone face, and then you just wrestle the way that you would wrestle like an amateur wrestling match, then it's not going to be as exciting for the fans. And I want to put on a show for the fans and make it exciting. And that is a little bit different than like I still wanted to win, but if I was competing like in the Olympic trials, like I would have wrestled in a different way, because I wouldn't have cared about the fans at all. I'd been like, okay, my 100% main goal, 100% locked in on winning. But now with a organization like RAF, you want to get the fans involved and put on a show. So when I got to his leg, I found an opportunity. I was like, I'm going to stand up and try to toss him on his head. And where like in a regular wrestling match, I would have just kind of sat to my butt, finished, maybe cracked down, step over Turk, kind of how Levi finished on him a few times at Final X. But I found an opportunity to stand up to my feet. I used a lot of energy too.
I was wondering about
get up
that.
to my feet, and then I just sent it. I was like, all right. And I thought the referee, I looked at him, he said 4. Obviously, watching it wasn't 4. Yeah. But and it might not even been 2. Who knows?
I don't understand. I'd honestly be honest. I didn't understand 2 there.
I think you got to give 2 though for that.
Just for vibes.
Yeah, for vibes.
That's a vibe too.
Yeah, that's a vibe
Correct
too.
throw.
Yeah.
Correct throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even though I don't think it is, but
I think that was definitely like according to the rules, it's not 2, but according to the vibes, that's 2.
Yeah.
that's the vibe check.
And the referee wanted to give it a vibe 4.
Yeah, vibe 4.
I looked at him, and then I was like, "Let's go!" And tried to pump up the crowd and everything. And then, I mean, I knew I was going to score a lot of points in general throughout the match. I wasn't like worried about like scoring. I just didn't expect to give up so many points.
Yeah,
that was like the shocking thing to me. And I expected to get more turns on top, which I only really had one good opportunity on top. I got one turn with that trap arm, and I'm surprised that I didn't get the gut wrench. But his arms are so long; they're like, he was like all the way out like this. But
yeah,
maybe a better guy to leg lace.
Maybe so. Did you feel tired at the end? It looked like
I felt tired a little bit, but after watching the match, I looked a lot more tired than I actually was.
Okay.
I think the issue was, and I talked to my club kids about this on Monday after, and I said I was with 20 seconds left after I got taken down. Like, I was starting to get a little bit tired with 30 seconds left. That's when I was trying to defend, and then I didn't have good head position on my down blocks. Like, I was getting my arm in there, but my head wasn't in good position. So, and he's so long, he can get past my arm with his arm, and he's strong too. He's big. And, but after I got taken down, there was 20 seconds left. You see me start to walk around slowly, kind of act tired. And like in my head at that moment, I was like, okay, I'm going to try to like game this system a little bit where I make it seem like I'm tired, but then I'm going to go in and shoot her off the whistle right away to try to like catch him off guard.
Little possum.
Like play possum. But that's like one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life, because I know like when people are doing that when I'm wrestling, and if somebody shows me that they're tired, like I'm feeding off that. And
how many bad shots have been taken on you when you've wore the guy out too, right?
Exactly. So I think that it gave him even more confidence when I was walking around like that, rather than like trying to be strategic. So I told my kids, like, I'll never make that mistake again of like trying to like try to act one way. Like in any scenario, you should act like you're not tired, even if you are dead tired.
Yeah.
So I get taken down, instead of walking slowly, I sprint back, and no one should ever beat me to the center of the mat. I should be waiting for him whenever, and just like wrestling, just having good body language, having a strong mind. Like, that is so underrated that you don't really see a lot of times. And you see it with the foreigners too. The foreigners, I don't think they're as tired as they look sometimes. I think they just try to like game the system a little bit and try to pull up their sock, and then they get out, and then they sprint. So, but I don't want to wrestle that way. I don't want any of my guys to wrestle that way. And so that was one mistake that I made in the match that it wouldn't happen again.
Dang.
So
that's interesting. What's next for you, competition wise?
I want to compete in jiu-jitsu more. So I got to find some events. I think like that.
When are No-Gi Worlds?
I think in
Pans?
December. The Pans maybe are coming up sooner. I honestly have no idea. I need to talk to my coaches about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you're a blue belt now.
Yeah, I'm a blue belt, and the blue belt has power. I don't know if we talked about this last time, but after I got my blue belt, I got way better.
Really?
People say belts don't matter. They matter.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I got my blue belt, I started like getting submissions, and I don't know if it's like a mindset thing, but I was like, oh, now I got a blue belt. I put it on. I wore it with my no-gi outfit, and I'm starting to get finishes from the back. And
I was about to say, we need a new term for the belt system for no-gi guys, because you don't wear a belt.
Yeah.
You just wear the RAF.
I did wear the belt though. I did wear it.
Mika Galval does this sometimes. Like
Yeah,
roll
he
out
does.
with a black belt.
But I think that I want to compete again with Real American Freestyle, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to, wrestle for the belt right again. I might want to wrestle. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. Just because for me, like, I love being a part of the event. I love the energy that RAF brings, and I like being a part of like new things and doing new events. Like, for me, like wrestling, I wanted to do other things other than wrestling. I still love wrestling, but I moved down here so that I could grow my business and so that I could do jiu-jitsu, and then I have a wrestling club, and it's hard to do everything and still compete in wrestling at a high level. Like, wrestling is a sport where you have to be sharp.
Yes.
Like, you have to be getting the reps in. You can't just kind of, I think you can, but you're not going to be, like, you want to put on a good performance, especially, like, for me, the career that I've had, I have this reputation of being, like, top dog, and then to go and wrestle and lose a match because of a lack of preparation, that wasn't very fun.
Yeah.
Like, it just kind of, like, it sucked to me. But I think, like, if I'm going to be competing at a high level, like, trying to wrestle for the belt over and like defend the belt and everything, like, because I think that if I go wrestle for the belt again, I believe I would win, because I would do what it takes to win. But then I'd be defending the belt every time I wrestle, and I don't know if that's something that I want to do, or maybe I do. I don't know, but it's just got to like. Then I got to take.
There's opportunity cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you got to. Then I'm not like focused as much on jiu-jitsu, which is like what I really love doing too. So, yeah, opportunity cost. I don't really know what that means, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, just basically
Sacrifice one thing, you get to sacrifice.
Yeah, if you're training for wrestling the way you've trained and we're one of the best in the world, then you're not going to be able to train jiu-jitsu that way, or your business, or what some aspect of it.
I'm not going to be able to help my club as much because
Yeah.
that's like the biggest thing for me. It was like I went up and trained at Oklahoma University with Mark Hall, because he coached me for the event, and then I was just away from my club for the week too, and I'm like, dang, like I want to help my kids get better.
Right.
That's like what that like if I could do ocean and like jiu-jitsu would be kind of harder to train if I'm training for wrestling, but like there's an overlap there.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't just leave Austin and go train for a month at Penn State or Oklahoma State or like wherever I would want to go train, because I have a kids club too.
Right.
So, and I want to devote a lot of time to them and help them get better and help them reach their goals. It's not just about me anymore.
Yeah.
So, these are all things that are going into my head when it comes to like, how often am I gonna compete? Like what level am I gonna compete at? But it's fun.
Yeah.
Like the actual match, like sent a backflip at the end. Like if I would have got that backflip and scored off of that to win in the last seconds, like that would have been like a storybook match.
We were going crazy.
Better.
When we were watching it, I told this on the show already, but you weren't here. And like, I can't remember if it was Caleb or Katie, my wife, but when he's on the leg, one of them just yells, "Do something crazy!" And like you immediately like did the back, like yeah.
I had to, because I'm like I fight to the end of every match. Like I'm never gonna stop fighting. I'm never gonna give up, no matter how much time's on the clock. And I know Roman. I think Roman taught me that backflip. Because he hit it against like Purdue or something in college. And so it's actually a pretty easy technique. Maybe we should break it down here.
You get his leg, JD.
No, but yeah, the backflip it's not as hard as it looks. But you got to
you don't have to land on your feet.
No, you don't have to land on your
land on your belly, yeah.
Yeah, you land on your knees, on your belly, whatever.
You just risk your ACL every time you do it.
Not really though.
Not really?
No.
Roman hurt his knee the one time he did it though.
If he has your whatever leg your opponent has, you flip in that direction. So like if he has my left leg in the air, I have to look to my left and flip. If I try to look to my right and flip, that's when it would not work. And
Okay.
you'd get hurt. But
I still feel like somebody could just
if the guy holds onto your leg, but that 99% of the time they're not gonna know what's going on. You're in the air right in front of them, and they're trying to I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of
they're confused.
Yeah,
they're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
They haven't drilled reacting to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So
Dang, man, that was crazy. Well, cool. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
It was a thrill to watch, that's for sure.
yeah, there were some cool matchups too. That I
Absolutely.
like Bo and Cardenas.
Yeah, dude. Bo, man,
match.
he had to dig deep there.
Yeah. Well, Bo's clutch. He's got that dog in him.
Yeah. Cardenas kind of was anti-clutch more than Bo was clutch, because like he didn't need that gut wrench.
Yeah, but you want to keep scoring. Like
Yeah.
you want to keep scoring, but I think that he hasn't wrestled Bo before, so he doesn't know like how Bo
His feel there.
Yeah, his feel. But Bo used to get me in the high flyer that he got Miles Martin in.
Really?
He would get me in it, and I was like, I have no idea how I could even get hit in this move. But his hips and like his just
He
like
scoots under you or something? Or?
yeah, it's weird. Like he just has a weird feel. So he's really good. So that was a fun match, and I like the back and forth between like Real Woods and Caldwell.
Yeah.
So it was cool. It was a fun event.
Was your match the most tired you've ever been in a match?
No, not even.
Not even close?
What's the most?
No,
tired you've
that was another thing. Somebody like tweeted out like it was weird seeing Nolf get tired. Like that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. But I'm like I get tired almost every match, but people just don't see it because I never show it. And that's a choice, like to show like obviously whenever you're wrestling like and you're winning, like it doesn't seem like you feed off that energy a little bit. Like the more points you score, like the easier the points become. Like even if I'm tired, I know the other guy's more tired. The most tired I've ever been in a match, I think, was against I think of 2 matches. One was Hartman from Bucknell.
Really?
Yeah.
Zach Hartman?
Yeah. I had a big weight cut right before that. So that I got really tired there. I ended up pinning him, but he scored on me. And then I just hit like a knee tap and pinned him. And then the Lehigh kid, he was younger than me. Who did I wrestle Lehigh my senior year?
Humphreys wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You wrestled Humphreys?
Humphreys.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I
He's good.
got tired wrestling him.
He's tough on top.
Pinned him too.
Most tired I've ever been in my life. Pinned him both.
Joe Smith at Oklahoma State. I was exhausted.
Really?
In that match.
Did the atmosphere a little bit take it? I mean, that was such a hype match.
Yeah. I think that, and I wrestled so hard. But I think in this match against Wick, it was a different type of tired. Like my lungs weren't that tired, but my feet just weren't used to moving. So it made it look probably like I was more tired because my feet weren't moving as well. But that was more just like a lack of reps.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Like my actual conditioning, I wasn't as tired as
You forgot how to wrestle tired. You probably hadn't wrestled tired in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's part of it too.
Yeah. You mentioned Bo got his next fight announced.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that? I mean, Rodolfo Vieira is a jiu-jitsu legend.
Yeah, I think that this is a perfect matchup for Bo too. I think that it would be good for him to, and he has a whole fight camp and everything.
Yeah.
Strategy. So I haven't talked to him about this, but I think it'll be a good opportunity for him to just use his wrestling and take him down, practice like ground and pound against a high level jiu-jitsu guy.
Really?
Yeah. I think that because I think that is his key to success in MMA is using his wrestling more.
Yeah.
So I think that this would be a great opportunity to kind of showcase that. Like obviously Bo can strike with this guy. And I think Bo could knock him out if he wanted to, but and really the goal is to go dominate the fight. So whatever that means, if Bo feels confident on his feet and wants to, be on his feet for longer, that's good. But I think that even against like RDR, like Bo can take him down as much as he wants. I think he was just kind of caught in between, but
yeah,
he's just gonna he can just take these guys down and stay on top and ground and pound them and just kind of. I think this is like going to be the start to some great things.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I saw Paul Craig retire. That's the guy he
Did
fought. Yeah. Caleb watched the entire fight night on Saturday.
He retired after?
Yeah.
Did he win?
No, he lost.
He lost?
It was kind of a crazy finish. He was like the guy, I forget the guy he fought. He's honestly really good, but it was kind of like he was losing and wasn't going great. And then at the last, literally, boom, he hit him and knocked him unconscious as the round ended, and they called it after the round.
Wow.
He was out. So then he retired.
Those are always crazy whenever you see like knockouts with 1 second left.
Yeah.
I think it's so crazy because you're like, just hold on for one more second.
Yeah.
But
he was messed up. But yeah, well, yeah, we're hoping for both. Do you feel like he believes that too? Like he needs to be wrestling more? Because it seemed like he really wants to be like a knockout artist.
I think that he is just a competitor and he's going to figure out the best strategy to win and then just implement that. I don't think he's like prideful about like, oh, I have to win these fights on my feet. I feel like Pico's like that a little bit. Like,
yeah.
Like he's like, I'm not going to use my wrestling because I'm a fighter. And Pico's a really good fighter. But it gets him in trouble every once in a while. And that's just part of the game. Like when you stand and you're taking those risks, I mean, he loves it. But I don't think Bo has the same mindset as Pico. I think that he's like, he just wants to figure out a way to how he needs to win, and he's gonna do that.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I think like people always ask me for some reason, like, oh, do you think this person would be? It's like one of the number one FRL questions we get. I bet is like, do you think this guy would be good at MMA? Like, I would never guess at this point, like if someone would translate or not. 'Cause like after Aaron Pico's, like not that he's had a bad career, but I don't know. Like,
I think Pico will have that weight class is tough too.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of good fighters. I think that he'll go on a winning streak. here.
I hope so.
In the UFC, but because he was winning that fight. in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Murphy's really good too.
Yeah.
According to Caleb.
Yeah, he's good.
To me, that's also the evolution of MMA. 15 years ago, a good wrestler could come in and just dominate. But now that the UFC is so prevalent and MMA is not a new sport, like you kind of have to be disciplined in all.
That was the thing.
facets.
He doesn't wrestle. He was like Pico's thing was not only is he a world class wrestler, he has this like amazing stand up about him. So it's like, wow, you put all these things together. Great wrestler. He has amazing striking coming into it.
I know, but I'm saying I think 15, 20 years ago, you throw Aaron Pico in there.
Okay.
Maybe he's UFC champ. But because so many new people are doing MMA and
The skill
starting
level is
it,
getting so
yes.
much higher. Like the bar is so much higher now. Just everybody, like people are training full time MMA
So global
now.
too.
Yeah, it's global.
Just like wrestling has evolved from.
There's more opportunity now
Time
too.
ago.
So you can take that risk on yourself. Like if you're a good fighter, you can you can live a poorer life like for a little bit longer because you believe that you're gonna make it, and because you believe in that opportunity. Where back in the day, like people weren't training full time MMA, they were doing I feel like they were. I might be making this up, but I feel like they were like doing other things, and then they like also went and fought.
Oh, I think that's definitely true.
Yeah.
I think they were having full time jobs and
Yeah.
then training on the side for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah, it
now
wasn't
it's-
really a job for many years.
Yeah,
Its existence.
it's still hard to make it a full time job at MMA. Like
Yeah.
only like the top probably like 5% of fighters are actually like doing enough to where they can like sustain like a good living off of MMA. I feel like
Yeah.
you still see people like that they might be training MMA, but they're doing medical sales on the side, or trying to work from home, do something,
Yeah.
to make extra money, or have a couple other side gigs. But at least like the level is like still just going up like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to some news. Biggest news probably.
Is it news? Some is it news?
Is it news? I mean, it was definitely being talked about, but the Bassett family.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's not where I thought you were going.
Where did you think I
I
was?
thought you were talking about Sajalayev.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Well, there's.
Go Bassett. Sorry.
I thought you were talking
go
about
Bassett
Taylor
first.
Swift's new album coming out October 3rd.
Are you a Swiftie?
I'm not a Swiftie, no.
Okay.
But
Dude, well, every now and again it'll be.
I like some of her songs, but I listen to her You go ahead. We'll go on a tangent here.
Go ahead.
I was just saying I listened to her
all the time
podcast
today.
because she was on Travis Kelce's podcast,
Right.
And they said they have this thing. It's like new news, and they like shout it out. And I thought that remind me of.
Oh, I've never seen the podcast. I did see the clips though.
She has a podcast. She has an album coming out. I guess October 3rd.
Okay.
Hey, it's a great time to be a podcaster. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
True. Very true. That's funny.
But anyways, the Bassett family. Lock back in. The Bassett family was visiting Nebraska this week.
Yeah.
Bo, Keegan, and Melvin all in Lincoln. Are they going to Nebraska?
I don't know. I don't know if they know. I think that'd be a great place for them. Obviously, it's a good program. I think lineup wise, there's fit there for Bo. Good synergy there. I mean, Melvin be a great guy to have on the team. I mean, you got to strike while the iron's hot with Nebraska. You just had this great NCAA tournament. I think it'd be a good landing spot for Bo for sure. I think they probably have more visits scheduled, if I had to guess. I don't know, Bray, if you have any idea there.
I don't know for sure about visits, but I mean, I know they had a good time there this weekend. And I mean, if you're going to visit Nebraska on a football weekend, that's some of these official visits when it's a football weekend. It's like, all right, who cares? Nebraska is one of those places where, Lincoln, that's the only thing that matters in the entire state when there's a football game.
You get to go see Timu Patrick Mahomes.
That guy does look so much like Mahomes.
And
He like has his mannerisms.
Yeah.
and
He's trying a little too hard.
his best tight end got engaged
He got engaged?
this weekend.
Wow.
His best
Very
what?
public. His best tight end.
His
his
best
best
tight end.
Just like Travis Kelce.
Oh my gosh. That's
Wow.
weird.
Did he make his tight end get engaged?
He might have. Dang,
Just to be more like
this guy's taking it
Mahomes.
way too far. It's kind of unbelievable how much. Have you seen this guy, Bray?
I'm looking him up right now.
Hold on. This doesn't really do it just.
Dylan
There you go.
Ireland.
That's him?
Yes.
No way.
That's him.
That's him and Mahomes right there side by side.
Whoa.
And he does his celebration. He does his walkout. He plays like him.
Yeah.
But he had a quote this preseason that was like, I can't help that God made me look similar to him.
Yeah.
But he wears the same sunglasses, has the same facial hair, same hairdo, same celebration, same playing style.
Red team.
I will say Nebraska is becoming one of my favorite wrestling teams.
Really?
Yeah. I like watching Nebraska.
You like Brock Hardy? I feel like
Hardy.
he's a little bit of your spirit animal.
I like Brock Hardy. We went and we had John go and film a bunch of their guys for Ocean. And
Ridge is a vibe.
He said that they treated him amazing. Like they treated John amazing. Like they treated him like family. They brought him in, like welcomed him, and
That's awesome.
You know, you don't really get that everywhere.
So what is it?
Especially so, and they were really awesome to work with. I like Cade Ziola is one of my best friends that is going to be wrestling there. And
How do you know Cade?
my wife is from Omaha.
Oh, that's
And
right.
Cade's from Omaha.
Great place to
back
have
when
your wife
Cade
be
was,
from.
like-
Yeah.
Back when Cade was like 10 or 11, I started like working with him and Benny. Ben just committed to UNC.
I saw that.
Well, yeah. But I started I did a camp out for him because I was heading back to Omaha. Got connected with Tim Ziola, and then just I've had a great relationship with ever since.
Have you been connected with Tim Ziola the way David Bray has? Because he sent him like tons of steaks and
Really?
meats.
Yeah, we had
Loaded them up.
Yeah, he hooked me up. We had steaks for Christmas Eve. Christian came over.
Oh,
Spade
yeah.
was over. I mean, we were hooked up. Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna text him and tell him he needs to send me some steaks.
Yeah, they were good. Highly recommend.
He's my financial
Omaha
advisor.
steaks, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it
he's your
wasn't
financial
Omaha
advisor?
It was in Omaha?
It was Loop River Steaks earlier.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Nebraska a lot.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah, it's been cool to.
Well, so both your wives are from Omaha.
My client for a short stint in high school was actually a telemarketer for Omaha Steaks.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
rival
Steak plug,
supplier.
yeah.
Where did she go to high school?
Ralston.
Ralston? I don't even know.
Ralston Rams.
Yeah. Ralston.
Go Rams. What is it about Nebraska that you like as a team?
I like the people there. I think they've been, obviously I talked about, they've been really good to they're good to John and they're good to us, and I've talked with Manning too, and I really like him. So
Did you ever hear him on the sidelines? He's like one of the most hilarious coaches.
really,
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Did you ever hear coaches when you wrestled?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any coaches, not even the Iowa coaches.
Really?
I was wrestling. Yeah,
You're locked in.
I was locked in. Yeah, I don't really hear my coaches either.
Yeah.
Like in between periods every once in a while, but yeah.
My favorite Manning quote from recent was at CKLV last year. I don't remember exactly who was wrestling, but his guy was wrestling an Oklahoma State guy, and a call didn't go their way, and he just goes, "You on the Paycom payroll?"
He said he loves to say anything like a banshee. Like he's like what he kept saying at CKLV, and then we start saying it all the time. It's like he's stalling like a banshee. Which I didn't-
banshee?
Yeah. So he says like a banshee a lot. That's where I first heard him.
What's a banshee? I don't even know what a banshee.
Banshee's
is.
like a ghost, like a
Oh, a
spirit.
ghost?
So I don't even understand it. But like he uses it like anything.
Yeah, that's
like
like-
it could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's just like I don't know.
That's a crazy.
Look at that. That's what the guy was stalling like.
the banshee.
There we go.
Banshee.
That's the banshee. But then that's where I first heard someone say "holy buckets." He said "holy buckets," like just exasperated with some call. He goes "holy buckets." So I worked that in the rotation. That was years ago. So yeah, Manning's got a lot of gyms. When it's he and Coach Schwab, that's just like titans colliding there.
Yeah.
The absolute most out of pocket corners you can imagine.
So what are Bo's options? He has Penn State, Nebraska, and
I don't know.
Okay.
Ohio State, Virginia Tech, they're in the mix. I don't know if
they're all in the mix again.
I think Michigan may be in the mix.
Michigan. I don't know about Penn State or Oklahoma State. But
I think
If
Penn State's in the mix,
yeah.
I think.
if Nebraska can land Bo and Melvin, can this kind of bump them to that next level of right now they're a perennial top 10 team to kind of an Ohio State perennial trophy every year? Is the expectation occasionally pushing for a title if you strike it right?
I don't know. It's two guys. I don't know if that's enough.
Is it enough momentum after you took second?
Could be.
You got a good team this year.
I think if you
Can
get
bring in
guys
Bo
like
next
that to
year,
commit,
Melvin.
you're gonna get a lot of other guys commit as well.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, well, he chose Nebraska. They must be doing something good there because they're such sought after group of kids. Mm-hmm. So if they're picking Nebraska, there must be a reason.
Yeah.
And now allow them to get better recruits. But yeah, I think it's hard to compete with like Oklahoma State and Penn State.
They had Jordan freaking Burroughs on campus for a decade.
Yeah.
And we're a really good team, but like I said, didn't quite reach that next level where it's like you are regularly every year bringing in multiple blue chip recruits that can get you to the status of, all right, we're no longer a top 10 team. We are a trophy team every year, contending for a trophy at minimum.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they've used the portal well, you know, bringing in AJ's big. They have Chance Lamer, second semester. So AJ looking big.
Big
I think we
boy.
talked about it on the last show, but he looks
That's
massive.
what happens when you get hooked up with when you go to Nebraska, you start eating steaks.
the Ziola.
12 steaks a day.
Ziola steaks. All right. So, yeah, good. I don't know where Bo's.
How many years does AJ have left?
I don't know. He said a lot of different amounts. I think 2, probably at the most. Maybe this is it, but hopefully 2.
Did y'all see the LSU band member this weekend that was like 68 or something
No.
like that? And everybody was just like, this COVID stuff has got way out of hand.
So true.
All right, let's move on. Our last weight preview of the World Championships, capping it off with heavyweight.
The big boys.
The big boys. Still no Kozak in the studio,
He's
but
healing up.
is.
He's recharging his batteries.
R&R.
A minor setback for a major comeback. He's leaving for Croatia Wednesday. So, yeah, he'll be there.
So
I'm just disappointed Kozak's not here to show us a lot of Zare highlights.
Oh, barf.
That's
Christian's favorite wrestler.
He would love to troll me.
You don't
with
like
his
Zare?
No.
Why?
Because I feel
Christian
like
hates excellence.
I feel like he's the least skillful world champion I've seen in I don't know how long. I feel
Skillful.
like all he does, underhook, push.
People said the same thing about Ben Askren in MMA.
Don't change the subject. Talk about wrestling. And he had a lot of finishes. But yeah, I just find him totally unskillful and boring to watch, and just like all he does is try for step outs from underhooks or go behinds. And I just think Jason Nolf would never.
I would never.
To me, though, heavyweight wrestling is almost a different sport.
Well, I watched Gable, I watched Geno, I watched Taha Akul, and none of them wrestle like that. I'm not saying he should do it differently. I'm saying I'm a
Are all
fan.
those people retired?
Taha is retired. Geno is just not. He has not officially retired. He's just not wrestling this year.
Yeah.
Gable, who knows? But yeah, so Zari's kind of like the last guy left of that group that was really, really good. So, I mean, it's effective. I think he is one of the bigger favorites to win a world title this year. Maybe the number 1 favorite. I don't know how. I mean, even Wyatt. Like, I think Wyatt's probably the second best guy, but
I think Wyatt's going to win.
really.
Yeah.
How does Wyatt beat Zare?
USA.
I hope you're right. That would be. I could openly weep on the floor if Wyatt Hendrickson beats Zare, because he is my least favorite wrestler in the world by far, by far. So yeah, I would love it. But man, the hand fight is scary. The underhooks, like he just seems sort of unstoppable. He has a level of power, but Wyatt's got that kind of freak factor going for him too. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, and he's just getting better.
Yeah. Seems like he's getting better really, really fast. I think down the line he could definitely beat him.
Jason, do you believe in momentum? Like in terms of Wyatt's got momentum on his side right now. You beat Gable, then the ball keeps kind of rolling.
I believe in momentum. I'll tell you that Kale doesn't believe in momentum. He actually gave us a speech one day saying momentum is fake.
This is such a big day for me.
Yeah.
That's like one of my oldest FRL takes ever, is that like momentum's fake. And this is like back to like
I was thinking about this
2016,
like yesterday or 2 days ago too. I was like, I believe in momentum. I think it's real. You get the ball rolling, like there's momentum. Like say you're talking about like the Pittsburgh Steelers that just won. You guys watch the game yesterday?
No, but I know what happened.
Pittsburgh Steelers, they won. when you have a drive going, it's more likely to keep going. But if you're keep getting 3 and out, it's more likely you're going to go 3 and out again. So that's like a case of momentum right there. It's hard to like have nothing going and then all of a sudden like have a big play. But if you have multiple plays that are you're driving down the field, then it's a lot more likely that you're going to see a big play. So that's like that's like a football scenario of momentum. But I think that you also have when you're Wyatt and you're competing and you're beating all these guys, you beat Gable Stevenson, you win the RAF belt, and you're just like training with the best guys, like you're going to have more confidence and you're going to compete with more enthusiasm because of that previous success. So I think that is like momentum.
Are you telling me you competed with more enthusiasm as you were winning? I mean, I feel like
I had more confidence.
You always brought it.
I always brought it, but when I first started wrestling freestyle, I would just like lose matches. I couldn't really figure it out, like the strategy and stuff.
Yeah.
Once I started winning and started I won the Zagreb Open. Once I won the Zagreb Open, I won a bunch of close matches in that tournament, and that was like one of the most excited I've ever been after like a random tournament like that.
Really?
Because I had won all these close matches when in the past I was losing all those close matches. And I was like, okay, now I'm like figuring it out. And then the next year I wrestled the Zagreb Open, and I like tech fought everybody almost. I didn't really have any close matches. So I think that, and yeah, I just got better at wrestling.
Yeah.
But I also like had more confidence because I had realized that I had kind of like got over the hump of like losing those matches. Now it's like, but if what would have happened if I had not won the and I had lost a match or something? Maybe I
guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. But they teach you like confidence. Like they talk about it. Like Kale talks about it. But confidence shouldn't come from like you winning matches. Confidence should come from like your training and like doing everything right. And like confidence doesn't come after you're winning; it comes before you win.
Right.
But you do get like it's just a fact that you do gain more confidence when you win.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Like I always believed I was gonna win, but after I started actually winning more, then I believed it even more.
Believed it harder.
Yeah. Then I was like, that I expected it. Like it was no longer like, oh, I can do this. It's like I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
I remember the big discussion of momentum. Well, one of them was like the 2017 NCAA championships, where everyone was like the main takeaways after y'all won 5 in a row was like, well, the ball got rolling and then just they weren't going to lose. And I was like, I don't think that's why they won.
I don't believe it as much across teams, or like in a duel, but individuals, I think.
Let's look at AIGA. Let's look at AIGA this year.
No one. I don't know what happened there, other than you were erroneously DQ'd.
We were in the finals, and I got randomly drawn to compete first.
Yeah.
Against Pato, and I didn't even know who Pato was.
Yeah.
I was like, I know who he is now.
Monster.
But
this is jiu-jitsu for everybody who is confused.
And I was competing. Pull up the video of me getting DQ'd.
I don't know if we can.
No, we
we'll
can't.
Try.
We can't pull it up. Okay.
We might be.
But I was competing. I was doing really good. Then I get DQ'd. This is in the finals for $500,000, and then our next guy loses. Then our next guy loses. Then our next guy loses. We lost 4 in a row, and it's best of 7. So after 4 matches, we had already lost. Where I believe if I had won that match, or if I had just not got DQ'd, then we would have won all of our matches.
Yeah. I remember like,
but who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Don't put that on yourself.
I'm not that down that much on myself about it, but I'm like, in the moment, I'm like, crap, that's really sucks.
Yeah, yeah. I remember in 2014 at the NCAA tournament, no one had more momentum than Dylan Ness. And people were like, he just pinned James Green, he's going to do it. And Alex Daringer dominated him. So, I mean, there's thousands of anecdotal examples to the opposite too. I realize that, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not high level.
Did
So
we ask ChatGPT if momentum's real?
yeah.
Great idea.
Well, it's like we have to frame it in a way because momentum, like scientifically, is real, but like as it pertains
sports.
to,
Is
like,
Is it really?
yeah, right. Like if if a ball's going down
inertia.
the hill,
Oh yeah, that's inertia.
Inertia.
Right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that
An object in
Newton?
motion wants to stay in motion.
Stay in motion unless an outside force acts upon it.
Is
Correct.
momentum in sport? That's a great question. Wow, we're asking the great questions according to ChatGPT. Will
Psychological
always gas you up.
That's a South Park bit.
All right, the
this,
feeling.
Oh,
this
really?
season. It's hilarious.
Athletes, coaches, and fans often describe momentum as a feeling, confidence surging, energy rising, belief after a run at success. Research suggests that confidence and perception of control can increase performance. If you feel like you have momentum, you may play looser, make bolder
Placebo.
decisions, and execute better. Maybe so.
Which the placebo is real.
Hot streaks exist in some contexts, like basketball shooting, but
Yeah.
not as strongly as people believe. The classic hot hand suggested shooting streaks were random, though later research found small but real streak effects.
Yeah.
There we go. I think your take might just been rebutted.
ChatGPT.
CP.
I don't think so.
ChatGPT is pretty fair and balanced on this issue. It's kind of like we don't really know.
Yeah, they don't know.
It says, hot streaks. It sort of seems like it, but not as much as we think. I don't know. It's kind of like, well, we don't know. Maybe.
ChatGPT is kind of a coward, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They sit on the fence.
Just say, stop being a coward. Give
Yeah.
me an answer.
Yeah.
Yes or no.
Yes or
Yeah.
no? I mean, it did say it's real, just not to the effect that we might.
Not as a force of nature,
Oh wait, go back up. Go back up.
Yes. Oh,
but it's psychological, not physical.
yeah.
If it's not physical, it's not real because it's a physical
Definitely
sport.
is psychological.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it is real. So we got our yes answer. There we go.
Not physically, though.
We knew that it wasn't physical,
Yeah. I know, but it manifests
but
physically.
it manifests physically because psychological, like, is
just
is
your
it important
thoughts.
to have a strong mindset in
Absolutely. It's essential.
So if it helps us with our mindset, then it helps us physically.
Yeah. I forget what Ben thought about this.
That's like saying like believing in yourself makes a difference. It does.
Yeah.
Physically.
I think Ben's going to come on a show after Worlds. So I know a lot of you
That'd be
guys
cool.
have
You
been.
might be on a show before Worlds. No?
No. It'll be after.
After?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So very cool. Okay. Now that we debunked momentum.
Back to 125.
Or maybe we bunked it. I don't know.
Back to 125.
Okay.
So Jason thinks Wyatt's going to win.
Dude, that would be
Is this Iowa 125 or is this, how they did the kilograms instead of the pounds or whatever?
Oh,
They did
yeah.
122 kilograms.
That's messed up.
Am I not supposed to bring that up?
No, you can bring it up. Yeah.
Actually, I don't remember what you're even talking
They have there's like a wall and it just had like all the wrestlers like instead of
It had their weight
Mixed
in
up-
pounds,
mixed
but
up
instead of
kilos and
pounds,
pounds.
it said kilos. So it was like Tom Brand's 125
25 kilos.
Yeah.
what a beast.
Not quite.
All right, this is real kilos.
This is real
Real
kilograms.
kilos. I think, well, maybe we don't all agree that Wyatt's going to win. I think we all feel pretty good about his chances of medaling.
This weight is really down in my opinion. I mean, when you lose who it's lost, right? You lost the champion.
Lost two Olympic champs.
Yeah, 2 Olympic champs. And it wasn't necessarily the deepest weight. It was really, in the Olympics last year, it was like, wow, there's a lot of like Olympic champion caliber guys, but it didn't go like 6, 7, 8 deep. Monk Tour is actually kind of scary just because he's he's really good at counters, and Wyatt is going to shoot on him if they hit. Now Wyatt's
He knows
unseeded.
him, though. He's trained at Oklahoma State.
Oh wow,
Munkter.
that's good. Hopefully
So,
they download.
I actually don't know who that favors, but
I think it favors Wyatt. I think the shooter is always favored. What would you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. So the seeds, we're not seeded. Wyatt's not seeded. So he could have Zari round 1. Let's pray that's not the case. Zari's seeded what?
2.
2. So top side would be a glorious outcome for Wyatt, but
The Azerbaijani who Kozak has ranked second is the first seed.
yes. So gonna have a tough path either way, but I think most of these guys, As long as Wyatt, this is a weird thing. As long as he doesn't get teched, I feel like he's going to be in every match because he wrestles so hard. But like, you can kind of get teched in matches you can win. It's like one of the weird things about freestyle.
Like as long as Wyatt doesn't shoot himself out of a match.
No, but how's he going to be in a match?
You gotta shoot.
That's what's scary.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah. Dang. Have you ever rolled or trained alongside Wyatt, or do you know anything about him?
I don't know much about him, other than just watching him compete over the last few years.
Yeah.
Beast.
Definitely a beast.
Yeah.
So that's 125.
Plan on getting up to Oklahoma State and training at some point.
Oh, yeah.
A week or so.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Luckily, Russia's rep here is no bueno.
They haven't had a good heavyweight in so long. I mean,
Makov
Makov just popped. So he's like,
doesn't even count.
it doesn't even really count. It's like, who was good?
Is that not the three seed? That guy's Russian? Ramakano?
Yeah, I don't think he's Bulgarian.
No, I think he is.
Oh, he's Bulgarian? He's
That's Belarus. That's Belarus right there.
Belarus,
Yeah.
excuse me. So
Okay.
Russia's not even seeded.
Dang.
Man, tough times.
And I just realized Dang from China is not in this field too. That's another one of those monk turd type guys that's
Oh,
annoying to wrestle.
gosh.
So he's
Good.
Gave
out.
Wiz fits. Gave Wyatt fits.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited. Wyatt's going to be, I feel like he's going to be a psychopath this tournament, just like going so hard.
he's gonna go full Captain America.
Yeah. He's going to go crazy.
By the way, we have a really cool feature with Wyatt Hendrickson coming out soon this week.
Oh, really?
For Worlds, yeah.
Okay.
Bader and Sean have been working on that. So
Sick.
It's gonna be good.
Very good.
Too bad we don't own the rights to Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue and can just play it over that
Dang it.
video. Which
Do you know
our
that
friend
song?
I know.
Dude, Tyler Meisinger, this is the most California thing ever.
Courtesy
Yeah.
of the red, white, and blue.
That's right. That's how we're going to start the Worlds. But anyways, Tyler had never heard that song. We played it for him in the meeting. He's like, what is this? We're like, what?
Like one of the greatest songs of all time.
I don't know if he knew who Toby Keith was.
Oh, there's no way he knows who Toby Keith was. But like, you could know that song and not know that Toby Keith sings it, I think. Yeah. Well, that's why we had to kick Tyler off the show.
Tyler confirmed not Patriot.
You stand, stand for something or you fall for anything. So, he's out. Other world stuff. Sajalaev's status is still unknown. Let me send a text about that and see if there's anything new. But I don't think there's anything new, unfortunately.
Which I think means some scenarios no news is good news. In this scenario, no news I don't think equals good news.
They think he got like a 60-month ban.
Correct, 5 years.
That's
That started a
retroactive.
couple months ago.
Yeah.
Dang. 60 months? That's normally like a auto loan or something. That's a
Yeah.
long period of
Right.
time. Yeah.
You got a 21,900 day ban.
He just did that off the top of his head, guys. 21,000 days before he can
Or
go,
5 years.
before he can go in the Schengen.
Schengen, which is like most of Europe.
I had never heard this
Western
term
Europe.
I
until.
know, I did the math wrong.
Oh, you did?
I did the math wrong. I did 60 times. That's 60 years. 21 times. Hold on. What is it? 5 years?
Yeah.
60 times 31.
You're going to have to add one because there's going to be a leap year in there.
1,861
Might be 2 leap years,
5 times
actually.
365.
I don't know.
A ban.
Yeah, yeah.
5 times 365 plus 1. 1,826
Wow.
That's a lot of days.
day ban.
Day ban.
I just believed you when you said the first thing. You
I
could
said 21,000.
I was like, that sounds like a lot. All right, we'll just go with it. I was like, Jason, he's the one that had perfect grades through high school and college, except for the
I
one.
forgot how to use my calculator.
Yeah. Dang it, you've come too reliant. You just gotta rely on your brain. So yeah, it's crazy. Like if Sajalaev can't get in here, he should be able to get in Worlds next year because it sounds like they could be in Bahrain. That would be good for.
yeah.
If it's in Slovakia, he won't get in. But it sounds like they're gonna be in Bahrain, and then 27 Worlds we hope are in America. We think they will be anyway.
Vegas.
That'll be sweet. So yeah, I don't know. That would be a bummer though for 97. It'd be good for Kyle Snyder because that's
obviously.
maybe the greatest wrestler of all time, and now you don't have to worry about him. But there's still plenty to worry about in that weight class with Azarpira and Tajudinov. Still will be one of the toughest ones. This gave me so much confidence.
Me too.
But then I asked, and it's like, yeah, we have no idea. So
I saw this post and I thought, you know what?
They're trying to will it.
Yeah, maybe UWW's got a little inside knowledge, but this is just hope. You think this is all hope?
I think so. I mean, you have to be advertising this match.
True.
Are the Worlds in Zagreb?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. Did you like Zagreb?
Yeah, it was all right.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we stayed in a nice hotel. So, but we had to walk like a mile back and forth to the arena.
Oh, really?
Every day, yeah.
Dang.
Multiple times. So that was the only,
Got your warm up.
yeah.
What are you looking forward to most at the World Championships? Like a match or an athlete or?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching David Carr wrestle. I think it'll be fun. Like a new rep at 74. 74 has always had. I mean, when's the last time a guy didn't medal at 74 kilos? 2016.
17 we won, 18 bronze, 19 bronze, 21 bronze, 21 gold, 22 gold, 23 silver. He lost in the finals, and then 24 bronze. So yeah, 2016.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Dang, let's do it.
Almost
So
a
let's keep
decade.
it rolling.
Yeah.
I think that'll be exciting to watch. I think Carl can get it done.
I do too.
I think that he's just getting better and better. He's fast and strong.
He really is. He really is.
I'm also excited that way to see the Valiev-Sidakov rematch. Valiev won at Euros. You never wrestled Sidakov. Did you ever wrestle Valiev?
I wrestled Valiev in the Urigan final.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Neither of us touched each other's leg the entire match.
Sounds like a Valiev match.
It was
Yeah.
it all got decided really. So I was put on the clock first, and he was put on the clock first. I pushed him out, but he kind of turned at the end and pushed me out. And if I would have challenged it, I would have won it. When I rewatched it, he did step out first. But instead of me going up 2-0, because I would have got the shot clock point in, now I was down 1-0. Then the second period, they put me on the clock again, so I was down 2-0. And I went for like a chest lock with like a minute left, and ended up getting taken down, just slipping off, and then he gut wrenched me. I ended up losing like 6-1 or 6-2.
Dang.
So, but yeah, neither of us touched each other's leg. We just hand fought hard, but yeah, I knew that Valiev was good after that tournament because he was so hard to
Get to.
Yeah, and I get to like almost everybody's leg, so I didn't touch his leg once. So I knew that he was, and he wrestled hard. He attacked a lot too.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna be really good.
Yeah, he's
Valiev would never flee,
No,
Come on.
he should have won that.
that was.
especially in the Olympics.
You watch that one?
Yeah, that
was crazy.
Yeah, I watched that, and that was so dumb.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about this, and then we talked about like the Gomez
Yeah,
robbery,
yeah.
all that. Then I went down a Rezi Yazdani rabbit hole, and then I remembered in 2016 he got totally screwed too. They ejected his refs too for that one because he clearly scored. That was the one where the replay official would not look at the screen. I'm pretty sure an American was like, look at this. He's like, no, that was good. That was crazy. Yeah, Rezi Yazdani.
Or Leopard.
Dude, honestly, one of the best guys to not win the Olympics. Was probably the best guy in 12, tore his knee. Maybe the best guy in 16. I mean, him versus Snyder would have been incredible because it was Geisermov who Kyle beat in the final, 2-1, I think. Like, that would have been a crazy freaking match.
I also think that Snyder's gonna win the World Championships.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that he's gonna win, and he's gonna be back on top.
Dude, if that happens, that will be an insane story.
And I can't wait for Spencer to win too.
I know.
I think that he's gonna win.
I hope so.
So.
I hope so. I hope there's a lot of golds, man. It's
I'm setting myself up if Spencer loses for big disappointment because I'm basically like writing him in.
yeah.
I said to me he's a bigger favorite than Zare.
I don't know.
Does he have momentum?
He has momentum. I think so.
To me, the weight class just cleared out.
Yeah.
It's not the same weight class, and I think like Wyatt potentially has a bigger chance of beating Zare than anybody in
I don't see that. I think
Spencer's bracket.
You think Wyatt has a better chance of beating Zari than Roman does of beating Spencer?
I watched Spencer beat up Roman. It happened.
I know.
That was a few years ago.
No, it was a couple
No.
months ago.
Yeah,
Months ago?
they wrestled in freestyle. Nobody even knows.
Yeah.
But it happened.
Yeah, it was 6'2", 6'3". That's a 6'3". It ain't that.
I know. True. True.
I don't know.
Wasn't it like 6-0 and Spencer kind of shut it down a little bit in the second?
Yeah, that happens.
It
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm just like, dude, Spencer is, and I say the same thing to Zari too, I guess, but I'm like, Spencer's the best. Like,
yeah, Spencer is the best. I know. I just get nervous, and then I start talking myself into like things that get me more nervous.
yeah. Like I said,
You get nervous before like these guys compete.
Yeah, I get insanely nervous. Yeah, I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't affect me. Like, actually, I don't know. I've always been a nervous sports fan.
Yeah.
Like for my teams.
Yeah, I get nervous. I get nervous for the Steelers.
Okay, so yeah, I like.
See how that feels.
Ba-
But that does affect me. I feel like.
But I'm not wrestling, so it's
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Like, but yeah, no, I definitely get very nervous before matches. Yeah.
all right, Christian.
Okay.
Final vibe check before we sign off and spin the wheel for World Championships.
I'm
How we
feeling great. I'm feeling great. I think we're gonna have a nice tournament. You know, we're not. I like coming in underdogs in a lot of weight classes. I think that's a good thing. These guys are all, 7 first-time world teamers. They all have a lot to prove, but they all have proven a lot. Just that's what you have to realize. To get to this point, you have proven a lot. To represent Team USA in 2025, that is a status, and I think we're gonna have a really strong performance. I think we're gonna have some goals. I think we're gonna have a lot of medals. We're gonna be in medals. We're gonna be in fights. We're not gonna get outclassed. We're gonna lose some matches, I'm sure, but I think all in all, it's gonna be a great, great tournament. Starting Saturday. I'm freaking pumped.
Who competes first? Do they have the weights?
Yeah, they
And
do. Hold on.
Jax goes first.
13th, 14th.
That's crazy that Jax is on the team.
Oh my gosh. Right?
And PJ.
Man, I wrote it all down, but it's on my computer.
Let's go, Jax.
I know. Let's go, Jax. It's gonna be
I
awesome.
think he can win too.
Yeah, I truly believe Jax Force can win a world title.
Let's just get 10 golds and get
Title.
10 golds and he could beat. Listen. Kozak on his. I hate to talk, but the guy's sick. But Aguyev has not medaled since 2021. He thinks that's the favorite. I just watched.
Come on, Kozak.
Vito picked him apart. Jax beat him twice. Kozak, you stood next to Zagreb. You know how small this man is. He's too small for Jax. It's I feel good about it. Abakarov is scary, but does he still care? That's one thing I wonder. It's not like a rigorous process to make Team Albania at 61. Suda from Japan is a little scary, but he's not. He is not Ono. He's not close to Ono, but he's good. He could.
Well, Jax and PJ on day one.
Yeah, 61, 70, 86, and 125.
I might get up at 4:30 in the morning and watch.
Come on.
It's 3:30. It's 3:30 our time.
I might get up at 4:30 and
That could be smart. Yeah, they may not be.
maybe 6:30.
Well, I forget when they publish like the mat assignments, but you can tell like, all right, we don't start until we're the 10th match on C. You could get up an hour later.
Yeah.
We'll try to give a little. I'll keep y'all posted on that.
Yeah,
You guys watching here? Just at home?
we will
What are
be.
y'all doing?
We'll watch the early session at home, and then we'll come watch the second session here. We're going to do a live reaction show right after
Yep.
each day. So
Nice.
JD and I, we're going to be...
But no live stream during this.
No,
That's right.
no watch party, but yep, we will have recap shows
Just a party
starting
party.
Sunday. Yeah,
A regular
every day.
party.
We'll be going live from the studio immediately after that afternoon
Cool.
session. All right, should we spin the wheel?
Oh, spin that wheel, baby.
Yeah, I'm getting blindfolded.
Oh wow, that's right.
Full transparency. Just need this
Yeah.
to be as honest as possible.
There we go. Oh wait, let Nicky line it up. He's lining it up.
Yeah, pull this thing in because
All right.
make sure you guys
That's
know.
as good as he can do.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Now it's
Here we
ready.
go. This
Spin
is
it.
a good one.
All right, what are we gonna
What do
do?
we got? What do we got? What do we got? I can't even see.
Spin
Spin
again.
again. Wow, historic.
This is a great day for me.
You gotta give it more.
The spinning is my favorite part.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go.
What a birthday treat.
This
Two
is just-
spins.
this is something. What a day for me.
Little Rock. All right, let's go. Pull him up
Rocked
now.
up.
JD.
I should sit this out.
Here's the thing.
Honestly, I should not touch this.
You know what he did?
Wow.
What?
Okay. Well, I hate to reopen old wounds while David pulls up the lineup. Look, but we were on this, so after Pac-12s, we were doing a recap show, and we're talking through everything, and Little Rock won. It was this amazing, amazing tournament. And JD asked, hey, what's the deal with Tyler Brennan? He's got all these years. He's wrestled all these years. I'm like, I don't know. I'm sure it's fine.
You're the guy.
And so we Kozak pulls up his wrestle stat, and we just go through it year by year, and I just am like, I have no idea how he has this year of eligibility. So people were watching, other interested parties, other coaches were watching, and immediately ran it up the chain, and like basically I made the joke like, oh my gosh, JD's gonna jam up this guy's eligibility, and it did, and he didn't get to wrestle at NCAAs.
That is messed up.
And Little Rock lost their Pac-12 title.
Yeah, and they didn't win
because they took away all of his points.
Yeah.
So I deeply, deeply apologize to Tyler Brennan and Little Rock, but Oregon State owes me a conference championship ring.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They do. Because Kozak actually asked in the preseason, like, hey, I see Brennan's listed. How is this happening? And like never got an answer. And then like, all right, whatever. I guess he did. And then
apparently he got approved by Little Rock.
Yes, got approved in some way. And then once people looked into it, it was like, no.
How do you even get approved?
That's what we still don't know. But
it shows you how crazy just NCAA compliance is.
My theory, somebody was trying to calculate the number of days, and they just kind of just made the wrong number on their
instead of
calculator.
1,800, it was 21,000.
And they were like, "Ah, it's only been like 1,800 days. He's probably good." So that's my guess.
Could have been that. All right, so Klingman did the full rundown here for Little Rock. So who do they have? Their big key returners.
Unfortunately,
Stephen Little. I know, freaking, they got cleaned out
a little bit. Yeah.
once a year.
No more Jordan Williams. No more Nasir Bailey.
That would, yeah. So they're kind of licking their wounds a little bit for their lineup. They got Jeremiah Reno.
Still 2 All-Americans coming back though.
Yeah. Yep.
With Matt Bianchi and Stephen Little. So, it's
And they're only 2, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Because Williams and Nasir did not All-American this past year.
No. So Little Rock still punching above their weight. They're in the Pac-12 still. Yeah, should be a fun squad next year. Who else do they have in there? I don't have their team memorized.
All right. So Jeremiah Reno. They got or Tyler Harper at 125, 133. Dylan Cooper's a freshman, so he'll be new in the lineup. So that's we'll see how he does. And then at 141, they've got 3 options listed. I remember
Brennan Van Hoek.
Yeah, I remember he had a really nice Fargo the summer after he graduated and won. So I thought that's a guy that we'll see what happens there. They've got at 49 and 57. They've got Herman. A couple different options.
I like Brock Herman. He transferred in from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's tough. Mm-hmm. Matt Bianchi back. That guy wrestles so freaking hard.
He really does. Yeah. And then a couple options at 174. They got Kodiak Kennedy and Gunnar Holland listed.
Dang, those are some Oklahoma sounding names. Kodiak or Gunnar.
Those are incredible names. Yeah, really, really good ones.
Rock Delsignor's tough. Mm-hmm. Stephen Little, and then Josiah Hill rounding it out. So it should be another fun year for Little Rock. They're going to be wrestling at the Collegiate National Duels presented by Paycom. So those are going to be awesome.
They just have a pretty tough dual schedule too.
Always, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They got the hexagon mat.
Yep. Coach Arisman doing a great job there, despite JD's best efforts to ruin their program.
Again, my deepest condolences.
All right, do you want to do the read?
Fully on their compliance office, though, and I maintain that.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. You did nothing wrong. But the blood is on your hands.
That is true.
You want to do the read, and then we can go to some questions?
Before we get to questions, I want to remind everyone that this show is presented by Nike Wrestling. Getting to the top of the podium is tough, and staying on top is even tougher. The Nike Inflict 3 has been the most popular shoe in college wrestling, but after years in the lab, the all-new Nike Inflict 4 is available. Lightweight, durable, and with a match-ready feel. The first time you laced them up, the best shoe in the game is now even better, out in 8 colors. Get the all-new Nike Inflict 4 at athleteps.com.
Tight. Good read.
Questions.
Let's go to questions.
All right, I want to start with one from the YouTube chat.
Okay, good. Love that.
And this is for Jason. Earlier, you were talking about maybe another Real American Freestyle match that wouldn't be for a belt. And this question asker had the idea of Kyle Toddrank. Do you remember that name?
Oh, I'd love that. That would be
the Buffalo guy?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes. Set that up.
Poor guy.
Set that match up.
What was that like? What do you yeah, talk to people through it who don't remember.
I love that match. That was whenever we were wrestling Buffalo. It was my last home duel at Penn State. And I was like, we're wrestling Buffalo. I have to get a pin. And I couldn't pin him for the longest time. He was just kind of like wiry, a little bit tough. Like he wrestled hard and everything, but was just kind of wrestling cagey a little bit too. And I remember I jumped up. He was on bottom. I jumped up, tried to lock up a cradle, and I slipped off. He shoved me away and then like did the McGregor dance on me. And
He had you on the ropes, dude.
he had me, yeah. And
He sensed it.
I was
he had
like-
all the momentum in the world there.
he did have momentum there, honestly. And then I was like, all right, that's how we're doing it. Let's go. So I blast doubled him, and then I got a little bit physical with them, got my cradle and pinned him, and then walked off the mat. He said, "Good job, man." I was like, "Thanks." So that would be a good match.
Yeah, get that guy.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, people feel like you kind of just caught him there.
Yeah.
You know?
I did kind of catch him. He
to
honestly,
find out,
he had me, like you said, he had me on the ropes. He was getting ready.
Yeah.
I think he was about to get me.
Honestly. You
Yeah.
had to stop the bleeding.
Yeah. So
Again, that was the
run
most
it.
tired Jason's ever been in his college career.
Yep, that was the most
Kyle
tired.
Toddrank, if you're watching, me and you, RAF 2, Penn State, November 8th.
There you go. Let's do it.
Come on.
The call out has been done.
That's great. Perfect. That was actually the perfect question to start with. We got another one here from the real Avery Lynch. He's got a new
A lot of
segment.
imposter Avery
Young
Lynches
bull.
out there.
Yeah.
Young Bull.
Yep. Finally, the real one. We're getting a chance to talk to. So he wants to start a segment, start, bench, cut style, but with folk style wrestling moves. So
Okay.
here are his options: escapes and reversals. Oh, this is
no,
the
that's
category.
the
That's the
category.
category. Okay, we're in the category. Okay, all right. So stand up, escape, the switch, and the Granby roll. You got to start one, bench one, cut one.
I think I'm
I wanna-
starting
Yeah.
stand up, benching, Granby, cutting, switch.
That's not what I would do.
Yeah, me either.
I think you want the switch. I would go stand up, start, benching, switch, and cutting the Granby roll.
For what level?
I think low at the lowest levels.
At the lowest level, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at a higher level, I would agree that you got to have the Granby roll.
Yeah. When was the last time at the college level you saw somebody hit a basic switch?
So here's my thing on the switch. I feel like switch has more applicability actually
Hey, Nomad.
without no. So this is in the escapes and reversals realm. I understand it, but like I feel like a switch is actually just a wrestling position you can use a lot.
Like the Chamizo switch. It
yeah,
doesn't have to be from
which Tony
bottom.
Ramos did a lot. Where you block that, guys on a high crotch or whatever. So I like the switch for its like versatility, but for strict escapes and reversals, maybe.
Escapes and reversals category, Chris.
That's true. All right. Maybe I'm getting a little too cute with it. Yeah, Granby rolls probably. I mean, if you watch college wrestling, like you see way more Granby rolls than switches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you don't really see many Granby rolls at all at the youth level.
No.
So.
What's your opinion of the like standing Granby when somebody's getting mat returned? It can be very effective,
Pull up my Instagram.
but also you can get dropped on your head. It makes me nervous every time I see
Pull up
it.
my
Oh, it freaks
Instagram. Look
me
at my
out.
post from yesterday.
I don't even want Caleb to learn that.
I'm pulling it up right now.
All right.
What do we got here?
Quick, fast escape.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Well, that's different jumping up to your feet and then you hitting it. I'm talking about
when they're lifting.
when they're lifting and returning you and they're trying to put you down hard.
Yeah.
And then in midair, you
Yeah,
go
do
for
it.
it.
Do it.
Just send
I
it.
like it. If you got to get out, then you got to get out.
That's true.
But this is like if you can get up to your feet and then roll, that's like the fastest way to escape.
Yeah.
I'm also a
Do
fan.
that on high level guys right there.
Young Bull Avery Lynch should include it, but the standing switch, I like.
Love the standing switch.
Yeah.
Zach Bites had a mean standing switch.
Really?
Yeah.
Standing switch underutilized, IMO. You don't see too many.
100%. You kind of, yeah. I like it.
Plus, think about all the time of switch reswitch drills that some of us of an older generation spent.
Oh, trust me, I all the time.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this new start bench cut.
Yeah, keep these coming, Avery.
Cool. Good work, Avery. This is some of his finest.
Some of his are crazy.
He does have.
Some of it, normally, there's like hot dog is normally involved in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
He'll be like, "What's your favorite breakfast food?" And like hot dogs will be like one of the things listed. Oh, this is cool.
Next question comes from Ken with a blue check. So this is a verified Ken.
The real Ken.
This is the real Ken.
Rettle 133.
He'd be.
Weddle. Oh, I weddle at 143.
He wants to know about in the room scraps with Chenzo. So I assume this question's for JD. Style wise, a very interesting scrap. Nolf's scrambling and Chenzo's power and hips. So what were those like?
Yeah, Chenzo can scramble too. He's a really good all around. Chenzo got hired by Lehigh, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's a great hire. But yeah, I mean, me and Chenzo, he was like one of my favorite training partners. We trained each other since we were kids all the way up through college and until he left. He used to drive down to Katanning from Pittsburgh and get workouts with me too at my high school. So yeah, I love training with Chenzo. We had just a lot of crazy scrambles, a lot of crazy wrestling. You guys should have been there.
Yeah. We were strictly forbidden.
He's very strong though, and he has very strong hips, but he is a good scrambler too. So I would say like that was probably like how most of the goes went, was just like scrambling through positions. He had a great single leg.
Yeah. Really. Inside reach.
Yeah, inside reach, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and he always tried to bring me upper body. He's always trying to hit inside trip me. So that was it was good. It's fun. Love wrestling with Chenzo.
Someone asked about Zane there too. Like how, like, I don't know if you see that question, David.
Is that one of the replies? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a reply to this question. Mystic Matt says generally.
He heard Zane beat everyone.
Yeah. Did Zane beat everyone?
More like technical discussion about the positions they would find themselves in and what I learned from it. Yeah, I guess like going before we go to Zane, like with Vincenzo, like I feel like I did learn how to wrestle upper body from wrestling with Vincenzo, and I learned how to feel when the inside trip is coming, because you see it a lot of times, like even at the college level, like people don't see the inside trip coming, and then they find themselves on their back. I think like Ian Miller hit Imar with inside trip, and Martinez ended up getting off his
somehow.
Like,
freaked out of it. That was crazy.
Because I was about to wrestle Ian Miller in the finals.
100%.
Happened. But then Vincenzo won his national title with inside trip. So I think that wrestling a guy like that just gives me confidence, knowing that like I can wrestle in any position, like from whether I'm over under or whatever. Zane did beat a lot of guys. Wrestling Zane is tough. Like I would wrestle with him. Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah.
It looks horrible.
It was just like, there were some days, because it's so hard to get to his legs. So there's some days you just got to decide, like, if you're going to try to get to his legs, you have to go like all out. And I had good days where I would like just go all out, and then I was able to get to his legs. But if I wasn't like willing to go all out and like bang heads and hand fight hard and kind of get like a little bit chippy, then I would have to wrestle defensively and then just try to let him in on my leg. So it was just he just is nonstop, has like probably one of the greatest paces in wrestling history. And I mean, trying to get out from the bottom from
that's what I was gonna ask.
Is ridiculous too.
Yeah.
I used to always hit a swim from power half.
Yeah.
And I don't do that anymore because Zane hurt my shoulder. And
Really?
Yeah. I tried to hit a swim and then I was like, oh, my back. And I'm like, I'm never doing that again. So now when people throw legs in on me, I just stand up and push their knees down. In youth wrestling, though, they'll call it potentially dangerous. In college, they'll let it go.
Yeah.
They throw a leg in, I just stand up, push the knees down. But I don't try to hit a swim anymore. I'll still teach my kids that and everything.
Yeah, it's a good skill.
Yeah, it's a good skill. But
if they're wrestling Zane, you just gotta let them know.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, don't try the swim.
Yeah, exactly. And then freestyle too. He would do bow and arrows. He would do like cannot give Zane your foot on bottom because he'll tear your hip off.
He must be unreal strong.
Yeah, I mean, he just has like that farm strength.
Yeah.
And he lifts really hard too. So, Yeah, those are. I'm glad you brought up those two guys. Those are two of my favorite guys to wrestle.
Yeah.
Chenzo and Zane.
Yeah.
Two of my main training partners, because obviously Zane was 149, I was 157, and Chenzo was 165. So that was fun.
That's pretty treacherous.
The coaches always talk about. I would warm up with Zane before my matches, and before I wrestled Joe Smith at the Southern Scuffle, my red shirt, or it wasn't my red shirt year. No, it wasn't my red shirt year because I lost to James Green. I think my freshman year, me and Zane did like a 1 hour live go before the finals there, and they were like, "You guys got to stop," because we were just like, Zane would sometimes, he would not let me like just drill on him, like you know, like people just let you drill,
Yeah.
like you just like get their legs. I would like try to shoot a high crotch, and if I didn't shoot it with 100% intensity, then he wasn't letting me get to his leg.
What's up with that? I feel like there's a lot of
mad annoying.
Yeah, it was
I
annoying.
hear the more I never even heard of that, and then I started hearing about like a lot of wrestlers do this.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
yeah.
In the drill, I don't.
Yeah,
I
in
don't
the
understand.
drill. Yeah, it would make me very mad, and then like I would get a takedown, and he would shove my head down like from the bottom and wouldn't let me like climb up his body. Like I would have both of his legs, but he would shove my head down and then like get up and like basically like kick away. And it was just like an 80% live go every time we were drilling. So then I'd do it back. I'd be like, all right. So I'd shove his head down as he was. And I feel like that's why we got so good though, because like we had to like if you can score on Zane, you can score on anybody.
Yeah.
Because he's so hard to get to. And I learned how to score in drilling. And if you can score on drilling on Zane, you can score on anybody.
So for yeah, that's funny. So for you talk about the coaches, kind of like you guys got to relax. Like, are they normally just kind of they let you do your thing for your
Yeah.
warm up, and then they'll only intervene if it's like, all right, these guys went live for an hour before
Yeah.
the scuffle.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets longer every time they tell the story too. They'll be like, yeah, they wrestled live for an hour and a half. And the next time they say, yeah, 2 hour live go before. But so I didn't really have any problems wrestling with anybody except for the coaches wouldn't let me wrestle Shakur. And Shakur is like my best friend. And, but we would get into the craziest positions where like
I thought
his
you were
knee was like upside down and like he had my knee and the coaches, it just scared them so much that we were going to get injured. So they wouldn't let us wrestle each other.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. it
Probably
was-
smart.
Yeah. So, but nobody else had really any restrictions.
There you go.
All right, so here's a question from Cornell Kevin. He wants to know, matchup-wise, who does Meyer Shapiro match up better against from Penn State? Tyler Kasak or PJ Duke? Lost to Kasak by a point. Never wrestled Duke. Both wrestled this Russian guy, with Duke losing 5-5, Meyer winning 8-0 in freestyle a couple years back.
Who do you think, Jason?
I don't think he matches up good for either of them.
Yeah.
I feel like they wrestle very similar.
Tyler and PJ? I don't know. I feel like Tyler's way more
I would
like
say-
offensive, like leg attack, whereas like PJ's a little more control ties.
I would say he matches up better probably with PJ just because PJ is younger and a little bit less experienced. I mean, I don't know if I would say less experienced just because
He's less experienced in
like
college.
folk style, college
Yeah.
wrestling.
If you were in the Penn State coach's shoes and you've got a returning national finalist like Kasak, but you've got a senior world team member, third, excuse me, in Duke, who you
I would
started this year.
redshirt Duke in Russell Kasak.
Yeah.
Give Duke another year. I am a big fan of redshirting your freshman year. Like I don't think Levi redshirted his freshman year.
No.
I thought he should have redshirted, especially because like if the team's gonna win regardless, like I can understand like having tough decisions to make if the team is gonna be kind of up in the air for a national title, but if you feel confident that your team's gonna win with either of them, then I would wrestle Kasak and redshirt PJ because then he's gonna have 4 more years to wrestle after that.
Yeah.
He's gonna get better every single year. Gives him a better chance of becoming a 4-time national champ too.
Yeah. I think the consideration with PJ is like if they don't wrestle him this year, they don't think he can make 57 another year. That's like the big concern is like this is the only year he might be able to make 57. So you wrestle him and then he and Tyler kind of alternate over the next 2 years. But yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either. I feel like I don't know. So PJ, What's David? You're probably a better person to ask, but like, give me a sense of his folk style credentials. What are his big wins in folk style?
I mean, the thing is, he hasn't really had a big folk style match for a couple years.
Yeah.
He, as a sophomore, beat D Lockett after winning a Super 32. He won a Super 32 title at like 138, and then bumped up like 4 weeks later, wrestled D Lockett, who was at like 150 or something, beat him. But then since then, I mean, he's dealt with some injuries. He actually was in a match with Kasak and got hurt in Ironman. So, I mean, that was probably the last like big folk style match he's had. And that was as a junior. His senior year, he just killed everybody in folk style.
Couldn't have been junior. It had to be a sophomore, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. That was the same year. That was like a few weeks after the D Lockett match. Yeah. So then like his senior year, he just killed everybody. His junior year,
Just killed everyone.
yeah.
No Super 32. Okay. So that's the other thing. It's like folk style is different.
Does Kasak still have a red shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he went right away when Shane got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good. I don't if I were to answer, I'd probably say PJ.
Why? Because he has momentum right now.
No, I think Meyer matches up better. No, I'm saying Meyer.
Oh,
matches
the
up
matchup.
better. Yeah. Then 7 minutes with PJ could go the other way for Meyer, but I don't know. He could get an early takedown off something ridiculous and ride him for a little bit. And I think first time out, I think Meyer's really, really tough to beat.
Meyer, pound for pound, might be one of the most entertaining wrestlers in college wrestling.
He has I would say the best offensive skill set, like variety in college.
Variety for sure, unconventional.
Yeah, but he's just he can threaten from everywhere. Threaten from everywhere. Attacks both sides really well. Next question.
All right, this is from Hedgehog Day. Challenge, 10 seconds, 10 world champions. Someone sets the timer. Also as an option, another one has 15 seconds to name 10 different champions. Can't repeat for he's giving us not only a question, but a list of rules.
This is this year's. We have to name our 10 champs this year. Or
I think you just have
previous?
to name 10 world champions.
10 world champions at all.
Also as an
In
option,
10 seconds, that's hard. Just a sheer amount of.
has 15
I think I could do it.
to name. I'll set the
Let's
timer.
try it.
All right, I'm going to set a timer.
All right.
All right, who's going?
Another one has 15 seconds. to
I'll
name
do
10
it.
Different champions.
All right, so and then JD, are you going to try this? 15 seconds, 10 different champs for 50. All right,
Sure.
ready, set, go.
Victor Lebedev, Kyung Yil Yang, Vladimir Konchikashvili, Kyle Dake, Jordan Burroughs, Kyle Snyder, Abdulrashid Sajalayev, Reza Yazdani, Hassan Yazdani Chirati, and
There it is.
you can barely say the names.
That's what I'm saying. 10 seconds is such a hard.
You know what? You could have got it, but you did. Who are you gonna say last?
I probably would have said Sabalov.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
at the end.
There's so many. Well, dang, 10 seconds.
You got to think about if I were to do it, I would think about by
All right.
one country.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
I kind of started in
I'm
the
going
lightweights.
weight. I'm thinking
Or by weight,
weights.
All right, here goes. JD now has to do it in 15 seconds. So he gets the bars.
But I can't say any champ.
No
you said.
repeats.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
I don't even remember exactly who all you said. So
I'll ding you.
Okay.
If I say
All right, ready? Go.
Mičić, Abakarov, Rashidov, Zane, Burroughs.
ding.
Oh, you said Burroughs? Yep. Okay, Dake. You said Dake too. Dang.
Dang, dude.
4.
Not so good.
That's hard. That's kind of fun. I want to do some version of that again
Cool.
some other time.
All right. Maybe next Hedgehog Day we'll do that. Let's see.
We kind of talked about that.
We already talked about this. We're moving on from.
We
this
understand the
question.
fires.
Sean Carroll news. Wants to know how much Casey's General Store stock the FRL team owns.
Now, Jason, you just revealed you have a financial advisor.
Yep.
So, how much cases do you have in your portfolio?
0.
None?
No.
You're missing out.
Is it a big? I don't even know anything about
You
it.
know what Casey's General Store is?
Yeah, the pizza place.
Yeah. So you know the vibe. It's a gas station pizza.
Pretty good pizza.
It's a general
honestly.
store.
It's a general
Whatever you
store.
want.
Yeah.
can
So
get
is it
there.
popping off? Is it like having like a GameStop movement, or is it
Hey,
just
look at this.
Yeah,
that
it's like-
serious of a?
I mean, this looks good.
Okay, so yeah, zero Casey's General Store.
Oh.
So I'm ashamed to say I also don't have any Casey's General Store. Well, that I know of.
6 months, it's up 33%.
I have like, some what are they called? Index funds or whatever. So maybe it could be in there.
That is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, maybe not financial advice, but spend all your money on Casey's General Store stock and thank us later.
Yeah.
As an Iowan, when I die, I just respawn at a Casey's General Store.
Really?
That's how it works.
Okay, dang, I didn't know that.
Man, that's crazy. I think that's it for Twitter questions. There was one other super chat question in YouTube, and it's actually Iowa related.
I saw you laughing your head off over
Oh,
there.
dude,
What happened?
I was laughing earlier because
Jason was telling this story, and then I look beyond Jason. You're just chuckling.
well, this actually has nothing to do with that. The reason I was laughing was when they were like benching a move. Elder Brad in the chat was trying to say Granby roll, but it kept getting autocorrected to different things. So one says grabby roll, one says gravy roll.
He just can't get it.
I'm interested in this gravy roll.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Yeah,
I am hungry now.
yeah, dang.
There's a
Couldn't get
burger
it.
spot down at the, what's it called? Burger Bar or something?
Burger bar.
Oh yeah, right around the corner. Yep.
Might grab one of those.
Elder Brad actually says he Googled gravy roll and it's shredded beef and gravy roll came up and he said it looks pretty good. So he wants one too. No, the question, the super chat question was from Jungle and wants to know, should Iowa and Iowa State add UNI to their dual meet and make it a try for how good they've gotten in the past years?
No, but it should be it would be awesome if there was a standalone UNI Iowa duel.
Correct. There's always Iowa State, UNI.
Yeah.
As they are in the same conference.
If you turn into a try, then it's I don't know.
It loses the juice. No, just 1 2-hour event.
That's all it's about.
That's the best.
It will go, yeah. It would be another like marquee duel that you got to watch. Right now, like UNI Iowa State last year was one of the most fun college duels of the entire year. And then Iowa.
It's been
Iowa
great
was
the
a
past.
crazy
It's been great the past like 6 years. Mm-hmm. It's always a
Really
great
has.
duel.
We could see there is a chance, non-zero, that Iowa and UNI wrestle at the collegiate duels. That could happen, but the bracket would have to fall in such a way.
Are they going to declare a winner? The collegiate duels?
Yeah.
Going to be like, because
It's for a whole lot of money.
the national duels before, and they have like 2 different brackets.
Oh, it's not gonna be
Different
like that.
pools. Not
It's
gonna
a
be
straight up
Well,
bracket.
There's a 16-team bracket, and the winner wins, and you get a lot of. I forget what you
like
get.
2 days.
Yep.
2 days, 2 matches a day.
Well, it could be 3. I guess 3 on one of the days, right?
Gonna be 3 and then 1.
Or yeah. I guess.
I can't remember for sure.
So
Here's what the brackets look like.
yeah, you're right. 4. I guess you could do more than
Saturday, 2
4.
Sunday.
They're doing full consolation wrestle.
Oh, wow.
And the money. So what does it say? It's just
First place, $200,000.
Second place, 150.
third place 150 because they want you wrestling back hard. So yeah, it's gonna get seated, and then there's gonna be a bracket reveal show.
Big drop off between third and fourth.
Yeah, you really
50%.
Yeah.
want to get third.
150 to 75.
That's a money duel right there, baby.
Yep, the money duel. All right, Jason. Anything else before we depart?
What are they gonna? You get $200,000 to the winner. Are they gonna give all the start? I guess they're gonna split it between 30 guys, or I guess maybe over
10. I don't know how they're.
10?
I don't
Goes
know.
to the program. I think it's with
It's up to the program
Yeah.
how they divvy it
program?
up. Could just all go to one guy.
Head coach, 200K bonus.
Shout out me. We'll have a cookout.
That'd be good.
No, they'll split it up.
No, I don't got anything. Just I guess that we've talked about this before, but if we have our app Ocean. If you guys want to learn the best wrestling technique in the world, check out Ocean.
Anything new coming down the pipe? Any new technicians?
Yeah, we got AJ Ferrari maybe coming
Whoa!
onto Ocean here at some point.
Dang.
He called me. He's like, "How do I get on Ocean?" I'm like, "We can make it happen."
All right. What do you want to learn from AJ?
Probably
Defense is really
Yeah, his
good.
defense or his top wrestling. He has good top wrestling.
Yeah.
How he consumes 12 steaks in a day.
Yeah.
Just time, financially,
Yeah.
physically.
So, but yeah, we got some more coming out.
Sweet.
Stay tuned.
Well, cool. Yeah. Check out Athletes Ocean.
Akinelli.
Oh yeah.
Akinelli.
He's sick.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got our Technique Tuesdays going.
Yep.
What'd you?
Levi
the
Haynes
Levi Haynes
tomorrow.
stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, Levi
Did it?
Haynes.
Wait.
Tomorrow.
Okay, it's Monday. Yeah. I'm a little mixed up because I'm leaving. Cool, man. Well, thanks for coming in. This is great. Appreciate it.
JD YouTube video just dropped as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, plug it.
Yep. So I followed along with the U20 team at the U20 Worlds this year. So get hyped for Senior Worlds next week by watching episode 1 of Team USA's kind of quest to become the greatest U20 team of all time.
Great first episode. Make sure you check it out. 15 minutes well spent. Good job, JD. Thank you guys so much. We're going to be back Thursday, 10
a.m. Central Time.
normal time. I won't be here, but many of your favorites. Maybe it'll be probably be a better show now as a result. I'm going to Croatia. Kozak, Tyler, the Sweet Prince, Connor Petros, and Andrew Spey are all headed to Croatia. So stay tuned later into the week for some on-the-ground Croatia content. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to be there. Go USA. Going to be an amazing week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For Jason, David Bray, the birthday boy, and JD, I'm Christian Pyle. See you next time.